If you think getting into tech means you're set for life, this video is going to hurt a lot. For years, knowing how to code made a pigeon special. High pay, high status, recruiters in your inbox every week. Now, mass layoffs, over 400,000 in 2 years. Google, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon. Companies that looked untouchable cutting entire teams. Senior developers with 15 years experience can't even get interviews. But this is not new. This has all happened before. Long ago, a tiny group of scribes ruled the world. They controlled reading, they controlled writing, then the printing press arrived, and their status fell off a cliff. Right now, tech workers are in the same spot. The era of high-paying tech jobs is over. So the real question is, are you ready for a world where coding is normal, but a coder pigeon is not special? So, how did coder pigeons get special? For a long time, coding was rare. You talked to a metal box, weird commands, green text on black screens. If you could do it, you were precious. You were the one pigeon in the office who understood why the printer was angry. So companies paid a lot. They needed you. They were scared of you leaving. You were the tech person. But then everything changed. Universities built computer science programs. Boot camps appeared on every corner of the internet. YouTube tutorials for every bug. Now, a stubborn pigeon with Wi-Fi can learn to code. Not easy, but possible. You don't need to be a genius. You just need time, energy, and the ability to Google the same error 12 times in a row. So, more pigeons learned. The tiny secret club became a big crowd. But while everyone was celebrating, something else was happening. Globalization and remote work arrived. Before, a company in San Francisco hired near San Francisco. You mostly competed with pigeons inside one city, maybe one country. Then came Zoom, Slack, cloud tools, work went online. Managers started asking, if this job lives in a laptop, why not hire a cheaper but equally good pigeon in another country? So now you're competing with pigeons in every time zone. Pigeons in Colombia, Germany, and Morocco all send resumes. Same skills, very different salary expectations. The company likes this, your rent does not. But then, the really scary thing arrived. Artificial intelligence. Tools like ChatGPT and Copilot. AI that helps you write code. Anyone can now paste an error message into a box and the AI gives a fix. Even your dad can do that, and he still types Google into Google to find Google. So, managers ask a new question. Do I need 3 developer pigeons or 1 strong pigeon plus AI? Coding changed, it was rare. Now it is normal. And whenever a skill becomes common and easy to automate, its market value starts to fall. But when does this start to break? For many years, pigeons heard a very simple line. Learn to code, get good money, you will be safe. So many young pigeons believed it. They saw tech offices with free food. They saw shiny chairs that look modern but break your back. They saw big salary screenshots on the internet. The message felt clear. If I just learn this one skill, my future is safe. But this was never a forever rule. It only worked for a short time. And in that short time, tech grew fast. Smartphones, cloud, social media, streaming. Many businesses needed websites and apps at the same time. There were not enough coding pigeons, so companies paid big money. They even gave stock. You did not fully understand it, but you told your mom, trust me, it's big. Now that time is over. Too many computer science grads. Too many pigeons who all learned the exact same thing. Portfolios look identical. To-do list app, weather app, budget app the developer doesn't even use. It's like a dating app where every profile says, I love travel and coffee. Hard to stand out. That's also why Tinder isn't working for you. But that's a different video. Meanwhile, companies got smarter at saving money. They can do the same work with fewer pigeons. So you get a bad combo. More developers. Fewer classic developer roles. New tools that do most of your work. If your whole identity is, I follow tutorials and copy everything, you're easy to replace. There are thousands of you, plus an AI that can build most of a basic app in seconds. So the boss thinks, can I cut this team from 10 pigeons to 5? Can I pay less for each one? One pigeon spends 3 years chasing every new coding tool, still ends up in the same long CV line. Because the real question is not, do you know this coding language? The real question is, can you build something useful that another pigeon will pay money for? So what does this actually mean for pigeons like you and me? If you're already a developer, you feel it first in the job market. More layoffs, fewer open roles, more applications ghosted. You're competing with hundreds of pigeons for one role. Offers, if they appear, are smaller. Inside the company, you hear, do more with less, ship faster, use this new AI tool. Oh, and we're restructuring again. You start to feel like you're always one meeting away from disappearing. Whenever my manager says, got a minute? My brain replies, error 404, emotional stability not found. If you're trying to enter tech, it is even harder. You follow an old roadmap, basic web code, JavaScript, you build a portfolio, you clean your LinkedIn, you push to GitHub every day. So you expect the old outcome, junior job after a few months. Instead, you hit a wall. 1 year learning, 1 year applying, nothing. Mom thinks you're just on the computer again. Friends think you're lazy. Meanwhile, you're grinding coding puzzles at 2 a.m., wondering if you picked the wrong life. Your brain says, follow your passion. Your bank says, be serious, bro. Why does this matter? Because many young pigeons build their whole life plan on this promise. Then you paste a bug into an AI tool. It solves it in seconds. That bug stole 3 evenings of your life. You feel grateful. You also feel replaceable. Socially, the glow fades. Titles impress fewer pigeons. The salary gap shrinks. At family gatherings, I work in tech stops being a magic sentence. Now you get, so, are you safe from AI? Great. Now you're explaining your own possible replacement over dinner. Meanwhile, value shifts away from pigeons who type every line of code to pigeons who know what to ask the AI, so it does most of the coding. So each coding pigeon has a choice: cling to the old dream or adapt to the new game. What should a normal pigeon do now? Remember the scribes. The printing press killed their monopoly, but some scribes adapted. They became editors, teachers, lawyers. They used reading and writing inside bigger systems. The skill became normal, but the pigeons who used it well still did great. Tech pigeons are at that same turning point. The magic is gone. The easy, high-paying job just for being into computers, that era is closing. So what now? Loosen your grip on labels. You are not just a coder pigeon. You are a problem solver pigeon who uses computers. Tomorrow it might be new tools, more artificial intelligence, less code, different platforms. That's fine. What really matters now? Understanding a niche, seeing where the money moves, knowing what annoys pigeons, being able to explain ideas in simple words, so non-technical pigeons don't feel dumb. From here, there are 2 main paths. Path 1. Stay inside companies but become very valuable. You use AI and tools well. You finish things. You understand customers. You help choose what gets built, not just follow orders. You're not the pigeon arguing in meetings all day. You're the pigeon who makes sure the thing works and earns money. Path 2. Build your own small things. Online tools, simple apps, tiny automations, helpful content, small systems on the internet that can bring you money even when you close the laptop. Instead of asking, how do I get one big job that saves me? You start asking, how do I create a few small machines that together feed me bread and money? The plan is simple. Solve real problems for real pigeons. Use whatever mix of tools helps. Software, AI, automation, make small things, watch what happens, adjust, keep learning. The era of easy, high-paying tech jobs might be over, but the era of pigeons who can combine technology, insight, and courage, that one is just starting. The scribes who adapted did fine in the age of the printing press, and if one slightly panicked coding pigeon can adapt in the age of AI, you probably can too. Subscribe to Support Pigeon so he can become a full-time YouTuber before he gets fired from his normal job.